Act like nothing disturbs you anymore. This is very powerful. Let me ask you something. How many times in the last week did something small completely throw you off? A rude comment, a minor inconvenience, a moment of doubt that spiraled into an entire day of frustration. Now imagine this. Tomorrow you wake up and nothing, absolutely nothing, disturbs you anymore. No stress, no overreactions, no wasted energy, just unshakable peace no matter what life throws at you. Sounds impossible. It's not. In fact, the people who control the world, billionaires, world leaders, high performers, they've all mastered one thing: the ability to remain unbothered. Not emotionally dead, not careless, just in control. Because when you stop reacting, you start winning. Today, I'm going to show you how to master this skill. How to act like nothing disturbs you. Because when you do, you become untouchable. More respected, more attractive, more powerful. This is not about ignoring life or pretending things don't matter. This is about shifting your mindset so deeply that nothing controls you. No negative energy, no opinions, no sudden changes. Nothing. I wasn't always like this. I used to be the person who overreacted, who let small things get under my skin. And guess what? It cost me time, energy, relationships, opportunities. Until one day, I made a decision. I would no longer give my peace away for free. And let me tell you, the moment you stop being reactive, your entire world changes. People start respecting you. Challenges seem smaller. You feel a power most people will never experience. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to do it. Step by step. You'll learn how to stop overreacting, how to control your emotions like a master, and how to develop a mindset so solid that nothing can shake you. So if you're ready to unlock a new level of confidence, mental strength, and peace, then stick with me. This is going to change your life. Now, first things first. Why do people get disturbed so easily? Why do we let small things have so much power over us? The answer might surprise you. Part 1. Why people get disturbed so easily. All right, let's start with the real question. Why do we get disturbed so easily? Why do little things, like a snarky comment, a delayed response, or even someone cutting us off in traffic, mess with our mood so much? It all comes down to one thing: attachment. We're attached to how we want things to be. We expect people to treat us a certain way. We expect life to go smoothly. And when reality doesn't match our expectations, we react. We take things personally. We get defensive. We let external events dictate our internal peace. And the worst part? Most of the time, it's not even about us. Example: the illusion of control. Imagine this. You text someone, and they don't reply for hours. Your mind immediately starts creating stories. Did I say something wrong? Are they ignoring me? But here's the truth. You have no idea what's happening on their end. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they're dealing with something you don't even know about. But your brain takes it personally. And that's the trap. Most of the things that disturb us are just that. Stories in our head, not actual reality. The science: why we react emotionally. There's a part of your brain called the amygdala, this little almond-shaped cluster that's responsible for processing emotions. When something triggers you, your amygdala kicks in before your logical brain even has a chance to react. That's why when someone insults you, your first instinct is to get defensive, to fight back, to prove something. But here's where things get powerful. You don't have to react. The people who have mastered emotional control, they've trained themselves to pause, to let the initial emotional wave pass without acting on it. And that's what separates people who are constantly disturbed from those who remain unshaken. Story: a lesson from a monk. I once heard a story about a monk who was insulted by a stranger. The stranger yelled, cursed, tried to provoke him. But the monk just smiled. The stranger, confused, asked, "Why aren't you reacting? Did you not hear me?" And the monk calmly replied, "If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" Boom. That's the mindset. When someone tries to disturb your peace, you don't have to accept it. You don't have to let it get inside your head. And once you understand this, you become free. Part 2. The power of controlled indifference. Now, this is where things get really powerful. There's a concept called controlled indifference, which means you care about things, but you don't let them control you. You stay aware, you stay present, but you don't overreact. What controlled indifference looks like in real life. Someone insults you, you don't react. Someone ignores your text, you don't care. Life throws unexpected problems your way. You handle them, but you don't stress. Because here's the truth. The less you react, the more powerful you become. Examples of people who mastered this. Think of the people you admire the most. The ones who command respect without saying much. The ones who stay calm even under pressure. Do they overreact? Do they let small things shake them? No. They exude a sense of quiet confidence. They don't need to prove anything, and that's exactly why they're respected. Look at people like Barack Obama, Keanu Reeves, or even ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius. They mastered controlled indifference. They learned that true strength is found in restraint, not reaction. Why this works: psychological power of not reacting. Here's the crazy part. When you stop reacting, you actually become more powerful. Why? Because most people are controlled by their emotions. They lash out. They argue. They over-explain. And when you don't do that, you immediately stand out. In relationships, being emotionally stable makes you more attractive. In business, staying calm under pressure makes you a leader. In life, refusing to be disturbed makes you unshakable. The shift, moving from reaction to response. The next time something triggers you, try this. Pause. Instead of reacting instantly, take a breath. Let the emotion rise and fall. Detach. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? 99% of the time, it's not. Decide. If you must respond, do it calmly, logically, and on your terms. A quick test. Do you pass or fail? Let's do a quick mental test. Imagine these scenarios. You overhear someone talking negatively about you. You post something online and someone leaves a rude comment. You're driving, and another driver cuts you off. Do you react emotionally, or do you let it slide because it's not worth your peace? The people who remain unshaken in these moments, they are the ones who hold the power. Smooth transition to the next section, the nothing bothers me mindset. Now that you understand why people get disturbed so easily and the power of controlled indifference, it's time for the real game changer, developing the nothing bothers me mindset. This is where you stop just thinking about emotional control and start living it. And once you master this, you'll never see the world the same way again. Part 3. The nothing bothers me mindset. By now, you understand why people get disturbed so easily and how controlled indifference gives you power. But here's the real shift: the nothing bothers me mindset. This isn't about pretending. It's not about suppressing emotions. It's about rewiring your entire approach to life so that no external event can shake your inner world. And let me tell you, once you master this, you become unstoppable. Step 1. Stop taking everything personally. Reality check. It's not about you. Most of the time, when people lash out, criticize, or act rude, it has nothing to do with you. It's their own stress, their own insecurities, their own struggles spilling over. That rude cashier? Maybe they just got terrible news. That person who ignored your message. Maybe they're drowning in problems. That driver who cut you off. They don't even know you exist. But our egos make everything personal. The truth is, you are not the main character in other people's minds. Everyone is living in their own reality, fighting their own battles. The moment you accept this, you stop letting external actions dictate your peace. Step 2. Detach from the outcome. Why emotional attachment makes you weak. One of the biggest reasons people get disturbed is because they're too attached to outcomes. You want people to like you. You want things to go your way. You expect life to be fair. And when things don't match your expectations, you suffer. But when you detach, when you do your best and accept whatever happens, you gain freedom. Example: the samurai mindset. The ancient samurai had a philosophy called mushin, the mind without mind. They trained themselves to act without hesitation, without fear, without attachment. If they went into battle clinging to the idea of survival, they hesitated. And hesitation meant death. But when they fought with a clear mind, accepting any outcome, they performed at their peak. And guess what? Life is the same way. The less you try to force control, the more powerful you become. Step 3. Master the art of emotional detachment. Feel, but don't drown in it. Let's get one thing straight. Being unbothered doesn't mean being emotionless. It means you control your emotions. They don't control you. Imagine emotions as waves in the ocean. Some are big, some are small, but they all pass. The problem: most people don't let the waves pass. They fight them. They drown in them. But the truly powerful? They observe their emotions. They allow them to rise and fall without getting lost in them. How to practice this daily. When something bothers you, don't react instantly. Pause. Observe. Instead of saying, "I am angry," say, "I am experiencing anger." This creates distance. Shift your focus. Ask yourself, will this matter in a week? A month? A year? Most of the time, it won't. And once you see emotions as passing experiences, they lose their grip on you. Step 4. Build an unshakable presence. The final step? Own your energy. Walk into a room like you belong there. Speak slowly and with certainty. Don't rush to fill silence. Let it be powerful. People who are truly unbothered don't feel the need to prove anything. Their presence alone demands respect. Part 4. Social power, emotional detachment. Now that you understand the nothing bothers me mindset, let's talk about something crucial: how this makes you socially powerful. Because here's the truth. People who control their emotions control the room. The law of emotional control. Every social interaction is an exchange of energy. If you react emotionally, you give your power away. If you stay calm, you gain control. The strongest people in any room, they are the ones who dictate the emotional tone. Example: why charismatic leaders stay calm. Think of the most charismatic leaders. They don't yell, they don't over-explain, they don't chase validation. They speak with certainty. They hold their ground. They remain still when others panic. And that's exactly why people listen to them. How to handle negative people. Like a master. Dealing with negative people is one of the biggest tests of your emotional control. Here's how to handle it without losing your power. 1. The power of non-reaction. Negative people feed off your reaction. The moment you argue, defend, or explain yourself, you lose. The best response: no response, a calm smile, a slow blink. A simple "noted." That's it. When you refuse to engage, you rob them of their power. 2. The gray rock technique. If someone is toxic, give them nothing to latch onto. Be neutral, uninterested, unfazed. Them. You always mess things up. You. Then move on. Them. You're never going to succeed. You. Okay. Then keep working. When you stop giving them reactions, they eventually get bored and move on. Why emotionally detached people are more attractive. Let's talk about attraction. Think about the most attractive, magnetic people. They have a certain presence, a quiet confidence. A sense that they don't need anything from you. That's emotional detachment. Desperation is repelling. Neediness pushes people away. But when you exude self-sufficiency, when you radiate an "I'm good either way" energy, people are drawn to you. This is why people chase those who seem hard to shake. They sense strength, they sense control, and the best part, you're not acting confident, you actually are, because your peace doesn't depend on anyone else. Final transition, taking this to the next level. At this point, you understand why people get disturbed, how to develop unshakable calm, and how this gives you social power. But the real test? Applying this in real life. So in the next part, we're going even deeper into real-world challenges, extreme situations, and how to stay unshaken no matter what happens. Because life will test you. People will test you. And if you can pass those tests, you'll never see the world the same way again. Part 5. When life hits hard, how to stay unshaken. Let's be real. It's easy to stay unbothered when life is smooth, when everything is going your way, when people respect you. But what about when life punches you in the face? What about when you lose something? When you're betrayed? When things don't go as planned? Because that's the real test. Anyone can stay calm in good times, but the ones who remain unshaken in the storms, they are the ones who win in the end. Step 1. Accept that pain is part of the game. The hard truth: no one escapes struggle. Most people break because they expect life to be easy. They think they're not supposed to struggle. But let me tell you something. Pain is part of the game. Struggle is part of the game. Loss, failure, disappointment. It's all part of it. You don't get to choose if life will challenge you. But you do get to choose how you respond. Example: Nelson Mandela's unbreakable mindset. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. He was isolated, beaten, humiliated. But instead of letting it break him, he used it to become mentally indestructible. He once said, "I never lose. I either win or I learn." That's the mindset. You either win or you learn. But you never let it break you. Step 2. Turn pain into power. Your struggles are your training ground. Here's a mindset shift that will change everything. Every hardship you face is training. Every challenge is making you stronger. If someone betrays you, you learn to trust yourself more. If you fail, you learn how to do it better next time. If life hits you hard, you learn that you can take the hit and keep going. Most people break under pressure. You use it to level up. Example, Kobe Bryant's Mamba mentality. Kobe Bryant didn't just handle failure. He welcomed it. He saw every loss, every missed shot, every setback as a lesson. He trained his mind to see adversity as fuel, and that's why he was unstoppable. You have to do the same. Step 3. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. One of the biggest reasons people get disturbed by life's challenges. They focus on what they can't control. You can't control other people's actions. You can't control random bad luck. You can't control everything that happens. But you can control your reaction, your effort, your mindset, and when you focus only on what you can control. Not fake confidence, not loud, arrogant, look-at-me confidence, no. True, unshakable, silent confidence. Because when you're truly confident, you don't need to react. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need approval. And that's when people start paying attention. Step 1. Real confidence comes from control. Let me tell you something. The most powerful people in the world? They aren't the ones who talk the loudest. They aren't the ones trying to prove something. They are the ones who are calm, collected, in control. Because real confidence isn't about what you say. It's about how you carry yourself. When you walk into a room, do you move with purpose? When you speak, do you do it with certainty? When someone disrespects you, do you react? Or do you stay calm, knowing their words mean nothing? That's confidence. Not needing to react, not needing approval, just knowing who you are. Step 2. The I need nothing energy. Do you know why certain people attract respect, success, and even relationships without trying? Because they have I need nothing energy. They don't need approval. They don't need constant validation. They don't need to be the loudest in the room. And that's exactly why people are drawn to them. Because neediness pushes people away. But self-sufficiency? That pulls people in. Example, why mystery is powerful. Think about this. Who's more interesting? The person who overshares, constantly seeks validation, and reacts to everything? Or the person who is calm, composed, and speaks only when necessary? It's always the second one, because the less you give away, the more powerful you seem. Step 3. Trust yourself. Fully. At the core of true confidence is one thing: trusting yourself. Trusting that you can handle whatever happens. Trusting that you don't need to prove anything. Trusting that you are already enough. And when you trust yourself, nothing shakes you. Personal story. The moment I stopped caring what people thought. I used to overthink everything. I used to worry about how people saw me, if they liked me, if I was doing things right. But one day, I made a decision. I told myself, I don't care anymore. I trust myself. I trust my path. I trust that I am enough, no matter what happens. And that was the moment everything changed. The final shift, owning your power. At this point, you've learned how to stop being reactive, handle negativity without losing control, turn pain into power, build real, unshakable confidence. So now, there's just one thing left to do. Own it. Walk with confidence. Speak with certainty. Move like someone who is in full control of their energy. Because when you act like nothing disturbs you, you become truly powerful, and the world takes notice. Part 7. Implementing this mindset in everyday life. At this point, you understand the power of staying unbothered. You know how to handle negativity, how to remain calm under pressure, and how to turn pain into strength. But now, it's time for the real challenge, putting this into action every single day. Because let's be honest, knowing is not enough. You can watch 100 videos, read 1,000 books, but if you don't apply this mindset, nothing will change. So now I'm going to show you exactly how to integrate this into your daily life. Step by step. Step 1. Set mental boundaries. Protect your energy. Most people let the world invade their mind. They absorb stress from social media, toxic conversations, pointless drama. But if you want to be unshakable, you have to protect your energy like your life depends on it. How to do it? Limit exposure to negativity. Reduce time on gossip, news, and social media arguments. Decide what deserves your attention. Not everything requires a reaction. Be selective. Treat your mind like a VIP club. Not everyone gets access to your thoughts and emotions. The next time someone tries to dump negativity on you, imagine a mental shield. You decide whether it gets in or bounces off. Step 2. Master the art of the silent response. Why silence is more powerful than words. People expect you to react. When they provoke you, insult you, test you, they want a reaction. But when you say nothing, you take all their power away. Try this challenge. For the next 7 days, practice responding less. When someone tries to trigger you, pause. When you feel the urge to explain yourself, pause. When something annoys you, pause. Just observe. Just exist, and watch how powerful you feel. Step 3. Adopt the nothing is personal rule. If you want to be unbothered for life, stop taking things personally. If someone criticizes you, it's their opinion, not your reality. If someone ignores you, it says more about them than it does about you. If life throws challenges your way, it's just a test, not a punishment. The moment you internalize this, your emotional freedom begins. Step 4. Shift from reaction to response. Reactions are emotional. They are instant. They are uncontrolled. Responses, on the other hand, are deliberate. They are powerful. How to train. This daily. The next time you feel triggered, count to 3 before responding. Ask yourself, does this require a reaction? Or is silence more powerful? If you must respond, keep it short, calm, and neutral. When you master this, people will respect you more, listen to you more, and be drawn to your energy. Part 8. The final test. Real-life challenges. Now comes the ultimate question. Can you actually do this in real life? Because here's the truth. Life will test you. People will provoke you. Situations will try to break you. And that's when you have a choice. React like everyone else. Emotional, impulsive, weak. Or stay calm, stay unshaken, and move with purpose. So now, I'm giving you the real-world challenge. The 7-Day Unshakable Mindset Challenge. For the next 7 days, I want you to practice these principles every single day. Day 1. Observe without reacting. Just watch your emotions. Don't suppress them. Don't act on them. Just observe. Day 2. The silent response test. When someone tries to trigger you, don't react. Just pause and stay silent. Watch how it shifts the energy. Day 3. The not everything needs a response rule. Today, practice ignoring negativity. Whether it's online, in person, or in your thoughts, just let it go. Day 4. The confidence posture. Walk slower. Speak with intention. Make eye contact. Carry yourself like you already have all the answers. Day 5. The detach from the outcome mindset. If something doesn't go your way today, shrug and move forward. Don't dwell, don't overthink, just keep moving. Day 6. The master of energy control. Today, practice protecting your energy. Limit distractions. Block out negativity. Stay in control. Day 7. Own your power. Completely for one entire day, act like you are already the most unshakable person in the world. Feel it. Own it. The final shift. This is who you are now. By the end of this challenge, something powerful will happen. You won't just be pretending to be unshaken. You won't just be practicing emotional control. It will become who you are. And once you reach that point, nothing will ever disturb you the same way again. Final message to the listener. I'll leave you with this. The world belongs to those who remain unshaken. The ones who don't flinch in the face of pressure. The ones who don't waste energy on things that don't matter. The ones who move with quiet confidence, knowing they are in full control of their mind and emotions. And now, that's you. So walk into the world with your head high, speak with certainty, move with confidence. And most importantly, never let anything disturb your peace again. Because the moment you do that, you become unstoppable. Final thoughts. Are you ready to launch this? This is powerful. If filmed and delivered with the right energy, this can be a game-changing YouTube video that leaves a massive impact on your audience. Would you like me to tweak anything, or do you want to finalize it for production? Part 9. The New You. Living Unbothered for Life. By now, you've done the work. You've learned how to stay calm, how to stop reacting, how to carry yourself with confidence and control. And now, it's time for the final transformation. Because this isn't just something you do for a week, or a month, or when it's convenient. This is who you are now. Step 1. Stop seeking approval. Live for yourself. Most people spend their whole lives chasing validation. They want approval. They want to be liked. They want people to understand them. But let me tell you something. Freedom begins the moment you stop caring what others think. If they like you, cool. If they don't, cool. If they misunderstand you, that's their problem, not yours. The reality is, you don't need anyone's approval to live your life. And the moment you realize that, you become truly free. Example, the power of moving in silence. The strongest people don't announce what they're doing. They don't beg for validation. They just move. No explanations, no over-explaining, no asking for permission. And that's why they command respect. Step 2. Master the art of letting go. One of the biggest reasons people stay disturbed, they hold on too tightly. To the past, to grudges, to things they can't change. But here's the truth. Holding on to the past is like carrying a heavy backpack everywhere you go. If you want to be truly unshaken, let it go. Forgive people, not for them, but for your own peace. Stop replaying the past. It's over. Move forward. Accept that not everything is meant to stay, and that's okay. Because the lighter you travel, the further you go. Step 3. Build a mindset of abundance. Do you know why some people always seem calm, unbothered, and in control? Because they operate from abundance. They know that. There's always another opportunity. There's always another path. There's always more coming. When you stop thinking in scarcity, you stop feeling desperate. And when you stop feeling desperate, you move differently. You stop chasing people because you know the right ones will come. You stop fearing failure because you know there's always another chance. You stop worrying about what you lose because you trust that something better is ahead. And when you move with that energy, life starts working in your favor. Step 4. Own your presence. Move like a king/queen. Here's something most people don't understand. Your energy, how you walk, how you speak, how you carry yourself, tells the world everything about you. The unshaken don't walk fast. They don't fidget. They don't rush to fill silence. They move with certainty. They speak with purpose. They stay calm, collected, and in control, because confidence isn't about saying more. It's about needing to say less. Try this challenge. For the next 24 hours, carry yourself like a king or queen. Walk with purpose. Speak deliberately. Hold eye contact a little longer. Don't rush. Don't react. And watch how the world treats you differently. Step 5. Live by this one rule. I handle everything. At the core of being truly unbothered is one simple belief. No matter what happens, I handle it. If life throws a challenge, I handle it. If someone disrespects me, I handle it, calmly, with power. If things don't go as planned, I adjust and keep moving. This one belief will make you indestructible. Because when you truly trust yourself, when you believe with full certainty that you can handle anything, fear disappears. Stress disappears, and in its place, unshakable confidence. Final message. This is your new reality. You've made it to the end. You've learned the mindset. You've done the work. You've seen how powerful you can be when you stop reacting, stop chasing, and start moving with confidence and control. So now, you have a choice. You can go back to the old version of you, easily disturbed, overreacting, seeking approval. Or you can step into this new version of yourself. The version that is calm, unshaken, powerful. The version that doesn't just act unbothered, but truly is. And once you make that choice, your entire life will change. So go out there, move differently, speak differently. Live differently, because from this moment forward, nothing disturbs you anymore. Conclusion. You are now unbreakable. Take a deep breath. Let everything you just learned sink in. You are no longer the person who gets easily disturbed. You are no longer controlled by emotions, opinions, or circumstances. You are no longer seeking approval, validation, or permission to live your life. You are something different now. Something stronger. This isn't just a mindset. It's a transformation. The choice that changes everything. At this moment, you have two choices. 1. You can walk away from this video and go back to who you were. The person who overreacts, who overthinks, who lets small things get under their skin. 2. Or you can step into this new version of yourself. The version that is calm, collected, unshaken. The version that doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't react, because they don't need to. The version that moves through life with power, with confidence, with quiet dominance. What happens when you truly become unbothered? People will notice. They'll feel your energy shift. They'll wonder why you don't react like you used to. They'll sense your power and they'll respect it, even if they don't understand it. Life will test you. It will throw challenges your way, trying to make you slip back into your old self. But you'll handle them with poise, with clarity, with control. And most importantly, you will feel lighter, freer, stronger. You will wake up every day knowing that nothing can shake you anymore, because you've made the shift. The final reminder: you are in control. Remember this. You are in full control of your emotions. Nothing external has power over you unless you give it permission. You decide how much energy you give to a situation. Most things are not worth your reaction. You are already enough. You don't need validation, approval, or attention to prove your worth. From this moment forward, you move differently. You walk with confidence. You speak with certainty. You protect your peace at all costs. Because you are not just acting unbothered anymore. You are unbothered. The final words: take this into the world. Now, it's time for you to step into this reality. The video is ending, but your transformation is just beginning. So go out there. Live with power. Move with confidence. And never let anything disturb your peace again, because now you are truly unstoppable. Final thoughts. Ready to make this a reality? This is a masterpiece. If delivered with the right tone, pacing, and visuals, this video has the potential to go viral and deeply impact millions. Are you ready to bring it to life?